We spend a lot of time worrying about career, money, what people will think of us, and if we'll ever find love. After all, isn't that what life is all about? Being in love? If it's meant to be, two people will find each other. Turning 50 makes a guy think, did I pick the right career? Did I pick the right person? Did I settle? Did I force my life to go the way I think it should have gone? What will I do with the rest of my life? I only have about 35 years left.
I won't be a minute. Gordy! Oh! What's that? Oh, when I went to get the tape, I turned the latch off. I forgot to turn it on again. He's out there. He was coming in.
You look like you've had better days. Is it because you're turning 50? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel disconnected. Oh my God, dude, what happened to my life? How did I get to be 50? There's something about those two numbers. Now, I was okay at 49. I didn't feel anything, but just by those two numbers changing to 50, it's freaking me out.
It's just a number.
Oh, that's what you say, until it hits you. He's going through that midlife crisis. I never knew what it meant. I never thought it would be something I'd have to deal with. I didn't think I'd live this long.
What exactly is a midlife crisis, anyway?
From what I can tell, it's when you hit that state of life where you question if you've achieved your goals, rate your life on how happy you are, if you did what you set out to do by a certain age. I think I'm gonna throw up. I don't guess you can understand. You're not there yet.
Look, man, you take life way too seriously. You just gotta go along for the ride.
I wish I could be like that. I came from a poor family. I just wanted to have more for my life.
But you seem like you have everything you could need. You have a career, and Greg.
There's a lot you don't know about me and Greg.
Yeah, I know Greg is a complete dickhead. I think you could do better. Are we still having your birthday party?
I guess. I don't care.
Can I bring my cousin from Indiana?
Indiana?
He's a really great guy. I think you guys would hit it off.
Indiana, huh? Farm boy, no doubt.
Yeah. He's a super cool guy, man. He's in between jobs right now, and he wanted to come to town for a visit.
Sure. Bring him along.
What's this?
Small town where I grew up. My great-grandma would take me and my brother every day in the summer to Foster's Freeze. She'd call it Foister's Freeze. Between my mom and my grandparents, we had a whole lot of love. My dad didn't seem too interested in me and my brother. From what Mom says, he never wanted kids. I just don't understand what happened. Yeah, I was just 23. Look. So are we going to see your parents this summer? You keep talking about it, but it never happens.
Never happens? What does that mean, never happens? Forget it.
You know your parents would like me.
I'm sure they would, babe. It's just... It's complicated.
Complicated. Sure it is, Greg. Everything's complicated, isn't it? That's what people say when they need an excuse. Can't find one.
Come on, babe. They're gonna meet you. I want them to meet you. You know, sometime when it's right.
It'll never be right.
Who's this?
Me? That one's from my 8th birthday party. My dad thought it'd be a great idea to have a piñata. I was blindfolded. I finally broke the piñata. The kid shoved me out of the way to get the candy. I cried. My dad scolded me. And to this day, I still don't understand the rules of piñata. Why the birthday kid's blind when the candy falls?
Yeah. Life's real tough when you're 8 years old. Who's this little chubby wubby? This poor kid looks like he's had too many tacos.
It's me, Greg. I was overweight until I was 16.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle the older we get. Weight, wrinkles. It's only gonna get harder now that you're turning 50.
Hey, we're doing Saturday Alone tomorrow, right? No business.
Yeah, babe. You just pick out some romantic movies. You know, I'll make breakfast for us when I get back from the gym, and we'll have our alone day together.
Jim? On your day off?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll get back early. You know, I'll go early.
You won't even be here to sleep in with me. Great.
I'll be back in time for breakfast.
No, it won't be early, Greg. It'll be 12 or 1. You know, it's always the same. You know, go to the gym, talk to your friends, work out, take some business calls, stop by the office, and then you'll finally make it back here.
You know, look at me. All right, I'm going to be a fatty if I keep eating the food and the meals that you keep making for me. All right, maybe this is okay for you. It's not okay for me.
That's what the gym's for, Greg. Burn off the calories. You know, I do 2 days at the gym and 2 days walking. I'm not going to make myself a complete lunatic like you.
Look, babe, you don't have to get all upset over this, okay? I was just stating a fact.
Then you won't be needing this cake I made for you.
Okay, come on. Listen, I didn't mean to make you feel bad, okay? It's beautiful, all right? That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's...
We have cake or pie once a week, Greg. Once a week.
Don't you think that... Well, things are starting to come together on this deal.
That's good, Greg. Really great.
How are things in the indie movie business?
Kind of slow. Economy. I had an hour-long phone call with my distributor today.
Oh, yeah? How'd that go?
Didn't go like I hoped it would.
How's that?
DVD's dying. Everything's going streaming. People aren't buying. They said they're not sure they can take my next film. They told me in so many words that they just aren't interested. They suggested I go with another distributor.
That could be good.
There are just some business things I have to work through if I'm going to get this next movie made.
Maybe it's time for you to start doing something that could bring you some real money.
I don't understand. Yeah. I've been doing this for 12 years. I bring in some real money.
I just think it's time to stop playing movie guy and maybe get serious about your life. Before you get too old.
Greg, I love movies. Yeah, I got into this business because I want to entertain people. You know, there are just some business things I have to work through. Did I ever tell you how I got into this business? I was 15 and some friends of mine
Yeah, I
and
know.
I decided
You guys
to...
went and saw Jaws. I know. You've told me.
Do you love me?
Do I love you? Come on. What kind of question is that? Babe, I just think it's time that you do something. Something you can enjoy the rest of your life.
You mean something you approve of?
Look, I don't have to approve of anything. Okay? It's just, you've had your fun, David. You made your little film projects. Okay? And where did it get you? Look at you. 12 years older and you're still wishing you could be the next Spielberg. Babe, there's only one Spielberg.
For your information, Greg, I'm completely aware there's only one Spielberg. You know, people aspire to be great filmmakers with big ideas. But I've always been completely realistic about my career. All I ever wanted was to make decent films. I don't have to be Spielberg. I don't want to be Spielberg. But we see a film like Jaws and say, hey, that's what I want to do, make movies. But it's a different world, Greg. Things have changed. It's a different business. You have no idea how this business operates. Now I'm fairly sure you have no idea who I am.
Okay. All right. Look at me. Okay? I went to college for 4 years. Okay. I have a degree. Because my parents kept pushing me to do something. You know, to want something better. So I finally got through it. I did it. I made something of myself. I just wish...
You wish that I'd make something of my life. That I'd taken a different road. That I'd finally see the light. So you could be proud of me, show me off to your parents, right? You're not proud of me. Oh, and I know you wish that you didn't have to be embarrassed by me in front of your stuck-up Ivy League friends. So I'll ask you again. Greg, do you love me?
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. It wasn't my intention.
What were your intentions? I guess I have my answer.
Your answer? What does that mean you have your answer?
If you love me.
Babe, you know I love you. Look, I have this business trip coming up. Can we talk about this when I get back, please?
Yeah.
Maybe we should break up for a while, you know? Just until you figure out whatever it is that you want, babe. You know, I'm here for you. If you want to talk, but I'm gonna give you a break from me. You know? We have so many differences. I don't know. You could use the time to do some soul searching. We can talk about it more when I get back. Later. All right. Oh. I'm gonna hit the sheets. I mean, I can stay with Jack and Hannah for a few weeks to get us worked out. They have an extra bedroom.
Okay. You look like a sad puppy today. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Did something happen between you and Greg?
We broke up. I guess. I don't know.
What?
He left on a business trip. He wants me to work on my life plan while he's away. Go ahead, say it.
What? Finally. I mean, oh, God, that's horrible. What happened? But didn't he like his dinner?
I don't know. I'll figure this all out and let you know.
I'm sorry. I know this must be hard for you, and I'm your best friend, and I should be supportive, but it's no secret that I did not like Greg. I don't know what you saw in him. He is a cold bastard. And I'm sorry if that doesn't make you feel better, but it makes me feel better. Come on, you're such a genuinely nice guy, and I hate seeing you so upset all the time. This is a good thing. You'll see. And my cousin is still coming to visit, and he's gonna be staying with me for a while. And I want you to meet him. What? Come on, he's a loner. You're a loner. You guys would be great friends.
Just broke up and you've already got me dating.
No, not dating. Just a cool guy, and frankly, I don't really even know if he's into guys. Maybe. He's shy, and I think people take advantage of him, and Frank, I just want to see him, I want to see him with someone great. He means a lot to me. Okay? Listen, I'll have him message you. You know, I think you settled when it came to Greg.
I didn't settle. I don't think I did. I thought I was in love with him. James, I'm almost 50. I'm supposed to be happy and in love, you know?
I see this a lot of people, you know? People would rather be sort of okay, and they'll do whatever it takes just to not be alone. I mean, do you really want that? Do you want to be sort of in love and sort of not in love and completely unfulfilled? You know, he always just wanted to be romantic when it was on his terms. I frankly would rather be single and liberated than unhappy and disconnected for the rest of my life. There. I said it, mister.
I guess I never expected much because I just didn't want to let myself down. I don't know what to do. Things are just getting to me. You know what? See this, James? You know what this is? It's a state-issued food stamp. My mom used to have to use this to feed me and my brother when we were kids.
That's nothing to be embarrassed about.
That's great, James. The point is that I hate this, but I carry it with me to remind me to work hard in my life and never let this happen to me. It mocks me and reminds me that if I use this, I failed as a man, you know. I don't know what the answers are. Can you tell me? Yeah, I'm going to make damn sure I don't end up on food stamps. Oh! I'm almost 50 years old. I'm supposed to be financially secure. I'm supposed to have peace. I'm supposed to have a husband and a dog and be enjoying a Doris Day life. I don't know. Guess I'll get another job to help out until things get better. Oh, and I got a call back from another distributor today. They said they'll take my next movie if I do a 50-50 deal, plus pay all the marketing costs. This business is a trap.
Well, did you tell them no?
Of course, it won't even cover the movie's costs. It's ridiculous. I just want my camera crane shot over the Kansas wheat fields.
Okay. Come on, you need a drink.
Oh, I need a drink. Great. Then I'll be a drunk just like all the other frustrated writers and directors.
Well, at least you'll be part of a crowd. It's lonely at the top. Come on, things will be okay, David. You know, life has its own plan, I guess. And Greg isn't worth giving up hope for, okay? Maybe life has a new future mapped out for you, something completely different. A new husband, maybe?
Oh, my friends used to try to get me to go out to bars, to clubs. You'll never meet anyone if you stay at home. I used to think I'd be single for the rest of my life, and I was okay with that. Thought. Then I met Greg. I thought he was the one. You know, I used to joke that I was holding out for my Indiana farm boy.
Hey, you know, I'm from Indiana, okay? And there's some really good people there. Oh, God, no way. No way.
Yeah, never.
No, I reckon the gods have something else in mind for us. Come on, let's go make some margaritas and get smashed. Things will be okay, David. I promise.
Hi, Shane.
Hi, David. Yes, David. Hi, hello.
It's nice to meet you. In person.
Yeah, you too. I'm sorry. Welcome. Come on in. Can I get you a drink or something? We got water, Coke, beer.
I'll take a beer, thanks.
Here, have a seat.
And so you said on Facebook you're really into video games.
Yeah, I play them all the time. You know,
So what kind of a...
Sorry. So, you like horror movies?
Yeah, mostly 40s and 50s sci-fi and horror.
Oh, I love those. I'm a huge fan of 70s horror movies. Race with the Devil, Piranha.
Oh my God, you're an awesome person. I love those movies. You know, talking to you on Facebook, I couldn't believe the number of interests that you and I had in common.
It's pretty cool.
I'm a huge Peter Cushing fan. Oh, I see. You don't know who he is.
I'm embarrassed. I should know who that is.
No, it's okay. You're younger than me.
I guess I'm more familiar with 80s movies. I used to sleep in the living room, so I'd watch a lot of TV. And...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my family was pretty poor, so we always lived in small places. My parents and sister would get the bedrooms. I mean, I never really thought much about it. I was a kid. I thought it was pretty cool. Plus, I could watch movies anytime. I read a lot, too, and I read a lot.
Are you close with your family now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am. My parents gave me and my sister a lot of love. I had a pretty good upbringing.
I had a similar youth. We moved a lot as kids. My dad decided he wanted to be a Pentecostal preacher, so we lived in a lot of towns and a few states. So I'd stay up late at night watching Creature Feature. Yeah, they showed a lot of horror movies. I was hooked. I'm rambling.
No. I like hearing you talk. I just don't know like all there is to know about horror movies. The rest of my time I spend playing retro video games. So.
Oh, retro games.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of 70s and 80s games. I have hundreds of them. My folks could never afford the cartridges. I'd get them 1 or 2 a year, birthday, Christmas. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I don't do well with a lot of people. I'm very shy. I get nervous and anxious.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Yeah, I'm not the most social guy myself. I've had to be, but I don't like it much. Domestic type. Be in your own safe environment, then you don't have to talk to people.
Exactly. So you get it. I feel bad I've never heard of you.
You mean my movies?
Yeah, I looked you up, then I knew.
Well, don't feel bad. How would you know about me? I'm just a small indie filmmaker. Well, I did make one thriller. It did well at first, then tanked. It was just supposed to be a silly, tongue-in-cheek ghost story, but I guess everybody wants everything perfect. Sex, gore, more sex, more gore. It's hard to figure out. A lot of my fans want me to make more romance dramas, and since I make them about small town life, well, I guess it's the life I'd like to live myself.
You should try the Midwest. Indiana? Yeah? Sorry, it's stupid. I'd like to see your movies. Maybe on our next movie night?
Oh, how about you watch them alone, then you can judge them more privately.
Hey, do you have some time to stay for a while? I've got some frozen pizza. We could put on some movies.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do today, and pizza sounds great.
Yeah? Okay, you pick out the movies. I'll get the pizza in the oven. Oh. I'm a nervous guy.
So you say you like older video games?
Yeah, I've been doing so since I was little.
I'm not very coordinated. I get stressed with video games.
You want to play one?
You mean a video game? Right now?
Yeah, right now. Don't look so terrified. Here. Oh, you know.
Oh, I don't know about this.
It's all right. No one's watching. I won't make fun of you.
Wait,
We'll start with something easy.
what do I do?
Okay, so select. All right, now just start going forward.
Wait, how?
Go forward. This one.
Oh.
Push forward. This is this.
That?
Yeah,
That way?
no.
Wait, oh,
Up,
ow.
Up. No. Okay, we'll start over. Start over. Sorry, that's all right. Okay. All right. Take it.
Okay, and so this pushes...
No. So go forward with that, and then this
Forward?
steers. Yeah.
Okay,
All right. Good. We got 2 lives.
okay,
Go.
yeah.
Come back.
No,
Come back.
no, you do it.
Here.
I'll watch.
You push forward. I'll steer. Try that.
Oh, wait, oh,
Push
okay.
that.
Push?
No.
Are you steering?
Okay, that's not gonna work. You have to
No,
do this.
no, you fire, please.
Okay,
Okay,
alright,
so
ready?
if I push,
Go.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
Now stop.
Yeah, oh,
Now jump up.
yeah,
See?
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, no, but...
Great cake, David. Happy birthday. Oh, where's the mister today?
He's gone on a business trip, and from David's life. Isn't that right, David?
What?
Thanks, James.
We're just celebrating old days gone of David being jerked around by Greg, and celebrating his new life full of happiness.
How come I didn't hear about it before now?
Sorry, Ace. I'm not sure if it's final.
Oh, but it is final, isn't it, David?
So what happened? How did this come to be?
Oh yes, David, please tell us how this all came to be.
So how's the cake?
So how are you doing with it, David? Turning the big 50, maybe? Scared? A little frantic? Having panic attacks every 8 hours?
Yes, it's true. I'm now 50.
How's that working out for you?
Okay, you want to know how I'm handling it? Well, it seems life doesn't go according to plan, does it, Ace?
No.
By the time I was 14, I knew I wanted to make movies. By the time I was 16, my parents had divorced, and I had to put my dreams aside. Went to work at other jobs to help my mom and brother. My dad had left us in his midlife crisis, and he didn't give my mom one penny to support us, so she had to work 3 jobs to raise 2 teenage boys. And if not for my grandparents helping us, well. So by 18, I had no money for film school. I wasn't even sure by then if that's what I wanted to do. But I knew one thing. By age 20, that someday I would meet a great guy. Have a wonderful husband, 3 dogs, country house complete with a Doris Day pool and garden. That's what I was sure would happen. At least I hoped it would anyway. So I've lived in 4 different states, 18 different houses, and 12 different towns, and still I managed to keep my vision clear the whole time. Doing films, striving for that big break, having that house in the country, and now I'm 50. And I live in a condo that Greg owns. And he doesn't seem to love me. Somehow I don't think my life plan's gonna happen. Is that about right? Did I cover everything, James?
Anyone want more cake? I guess that's what you call having a midlife crisis. You know, I always wondered what I had to look forward to. I never thought I'd get older, you know, especially in my early 20s. You know, who did? I remember people telling me that when I turned 25 that the years would go by so fast. And that was 14 years ago. God, I'm gonna get older. There's no way out of it. I just, you know, in 5 years from now, I'm gonna be in the middle of my life. I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. God, now I'm depressed.
You need some frosting. Here, I'll have some more cake.
You know what? If I'm gonna get old and die, why does it matter how much money I make or how many calories I eat? Seconds.
Well, I keep going. I keep trying. Oh, I keep thinking, you know, maybe it is time I do something else with my life. Yeah, I've got about 35 years left if my health holds out. You know, I never thought I'd live to hear the words, "You really should get a colon exam at your age."
You know, I never thought I'd hear you saying that you were worried about 50. That it's just kind of taken me aback. I don't understand. Life is phases we go through. 50 is a phase. So what are you going to do? This is the great time of life when you're 50s, because you've had this background, half a century of background. Now you can take what you've learned and put it into real use. You're talking about your career. This should be the highlight of your career time. It should be. And I know it probably will be if you got your act together. 50 is irrelevant. 78 is irrelevant. 30 is irrelevant. 40 is irrelevant. That's all. Just stages in our life. That's all. Oh, God, you guys get me going on stuff like this. Crap. What am I going to do with you? I'm going to hit you with my purse. That's what I'm going to do. But I love you. You know that. And I'm so glad that you chose me to be a friend. It's the best thing in the world. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm never getting old, so. Sorry, I don't really do jokes. Sorry. Stupid. I don't know, to be honest, I never really minded getting older. I made my peace with the very simple fact, and that's that one day I'll die. You know, no real change in that. You know, Ace, like you said, I'm in my 30s, my 30s phase, right in the middle of that. It's been good so far. I'm pretty lucky in that I've got a really terrific family, so I know that no matter what, I'm always going to be happy, you know, of which one member is sitting right in front of me. I've got probably as good of a cousin I could ever hope for. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if worse comes to the worst, I'll marry a video game. That's pretty much the definition of my happiness. Who knows, David? Maybe there's a greater purpose in your life. Maybe you just don't know it yet. And it's right in front of you.
David? David? Happy birthday. Yeah. Well, I didn't know if I should come by.
It's your house.
Yeah. Just, I mean, I want you to stay here till us. I mean, if there's a future.
Yeah.
So, how are things?
Fine,
Yeah.
I guess. I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Oh, you know what? Me too. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking. And, I mean, look, it was wrong for me to say some of those things to you. I get that, you know. And, look, if you want to eat junk food, I shouldn't pick on you. You know? And I should support you with your career choices. I know, maybe sometimes you can be a little too sensitive, but that's...
I don't think I'm too sensitive. And even if I am, I just want to be sure sometimes that my life is the one I want with the person I want. You know, Greg, I have busted my ass for years to make something of my life. And, you know, I'm not sure sometimes if I'm doing it right, but shouldn't that be okay? Yeah, if I talk it out, if I'm allowed to express my thoughts and my feelings.
Yeah, fine. Look, listen, that's great. I want you to do that. And if you want me, I can be that for you. I can. You know, if you just give me another chance. How about we have your birthday dinner together? Just the two of us. Tomorrow night. I'll give you a break from me tonight. But tomorrow it can be you and me. Alone.
I have to think about things.
Yeah, well, okay. Think about it, huh? Hmm? 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 Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe there is hope for us.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking. Come on. You know, I'm really not as bad as your friend James makes me out to be. Besides, once you and I get worked out, maybe we can figure out a way for you to go back to school. And, you know, work on a new career. You know, improve on your life a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah. Take away some of that insecurity that you have, you know? I know you're not as happy as you could be. You just need to make some changes. Oh, boy. Well, I better get going. Oh. Gets up early, back to the gym before work.
Hey, Greg. You really had me there.
What?
You really care about me, about my life, all those things you said. I think what you want is someone who you can show off. You know, someone you can take home to mom and dad. Someone who is pretty and well built and all scrubbed up and you're equal. But that person isn't me.
What are you saying?
I like who I am. You know, I like that I was raised in the country by my mom and my Okie grandparents. I like that I come from a good upbringing. You know, maybe we didn't have everything, but I had what I needed. But you'd never want to take me home to your parents. I'm not from the right side of the tracks. You know, maybe I don't make enough money. Maybe I never will. Maybe I'll always like, you know, fried bologna sandwiches and walks in the country. At the end of the day, I can live with my choices, and I need to make the right choice. About us.
You're saying no? Oh.
I'll stay with James until I get this figured out. And
No, it's fine, it's fine. Just stay here, whatever. A week, 2 weeks, whatever, it's fine.
So I moved to Oregon for a year to help take care of my grandfather. Wound up living there for 3 years. Wrote a few of my scripts there. Cold of winter. Had no friends, no social life. Just me and my dog. But I was glad to do it. To help my grandpa through his final years. It humbles you fast when you see how fast life goes. How we all wind up in the same position when we're old.
You're really great to do that. A lot of people would have never even gotten involved. My parents were great to me and my sister. I mean, I was just a happy kid that loved playing video games. Other than wanting us to do our best in school and be a, decent person, they never pressured us to do anything that didn't make us happy. I don't know, maybe I should have worried more about the future or had bigger goals. I'm basically happy. When I was 12, my dad came to me and said we were moving again. He had a new job, so we had to move to the next town over, to change schools, the whole thing. We used to have this really cool blue Chevy van, 1980s model. And one day on his way to the plastic factory, the drivetrain broke, so he called to say he'd be late. And after 3 years with the company, perfect job record, never missed a day, never called in late, never was sick, the dickhead owner told him not to bother coming in. He always felt bad that he was just a worker bee. Always wanted more for us.
After seeing how my dad never did much with his life, I wanted more. He called me a dreamer, told me to get real, get a job, any job. Wanted to make movies, won't pay the bills.
You should be proud of what you've done. It's more than most people. Seems like you've really busted your ass for a lot of years.
I never expected or wanted to get rich, just do what I love.
I mean, aren't you doing just that? Make a movie every year or so, living your life the way you want. So your plan didn't take you to be a big-time Hollywood director, okay? You're an indie filmmaker with some pretty good films under your belt. I mean, hey, most good films come from guys like you. You want another beer?
Oh, I should probably get going. You probably want to get to bed.
No, I'm going to be up for hours. I stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning playing video games. Plus, it's pouring out.
You know what? I'd love another beer.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I'm going to a film festival next weekend. They're showing one of my movies, and they're giving me a free place to stay. And I don't know if you'd want to go with me. I mean,
yes, I would love to go. That would be cool.
Really? Great.
Yeah, it looks like about 8 or 10 out there now.
It's more than there were. There are a lot out back, too.
Yeah, this movie really scared the crap out of me when I was a kid.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
You did that really good.
Oh, thank you.
There you go again, making me think you're this awesome guy who has the same interests as me. You really notice details. You're smart.
Oh, you. Go on. Plus, I don't think most people would say I'm smart.
Sometimes people, confuse social anxiety or shyness for being, dumb or stuck up, but you know what? That's their issue. I think you're a great guy. I've only known you a couple of weeks. Believe me, by the time you turn 50, you really shouldn't care what people think of you.
I really liked the movie, your movie. I liked being a part of it, the film festival. I've never been to one.
You always get me a bit anxious having to talk to a room full of 200 people.
You pulled it off well. The story really moved me. You're a good writer, sincere. Small town, down home, you know?
I've tried other styles. I just keep hitting blocks. I keep coming back to small town life, you know, places most of us come from.
People must like your movies.
I don't know, I guess. I keep getting, you know, ripped apart in reviews for being sappy.
So what? Life is sappy at times. Plus, that's just someone's opinion. You know, you'd love it in Indiana. Perfect place to write. Small town, 4 seasons means 4 books, huh?
Indiana, huh? I was like the Midwest. Small towns. Older buildings, front porch houses.
Well, just something to think about.
Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening.
You know, this was one of the first horror movies I saw when I was a kid back in the 70s. Back in the olden days, when movies were good, there was no cable, just 3 networks and local TV stations.
David, that was a really, really, really long time ago.
I know. I'm an old man, Shane. Older than you by a lot.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh? Sorry.
What?
David, 50's not that old. Are you bugged that we can't be friends because you're 15 years older than me? Age is just a number, all right? It doesn't matter.
15 years is a pretty huge gap. I mean, do you have different tastes, different ways of thinking?
David, age really doesn't matter, okay? Not to me, at least. I mean, when I look at you, I don't see your age, all right?
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
I just have to ask you a question. I'm sorry to be so forward. James is really concerned about me, and he's a good friend to me and a great cousin to you. But I don't know if you're straight or gay, or he thought that we might get along, you know, great, that we might be perfect as friends, and I don't know. I never got around to asking him. He seems to think maybe you are, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry. We're just going to be friends then. And that's good with me. I mean, that's good.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
Oh, no.
You okay?
No. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Kiss me quick. I'm having so much fun with you.
You know what, mister? I'm having fun with you, too.
I don't think I've been this happy in a long time.
You're funny, and you're sweet, and you're kind, And you are damn hot.
Hot? Oh, that's rich.
What? David, you're a very hot man.
A man that's getting old.
Oh, come on, David, not the age thing again. I thought we talked about this.
Oh. I don't know how to get past that. We have known each other for such a short time. And I am completely, absolutely crazy about you. But you're 15 years younger than me. And I have no expectations. I mean, look, I know. I remember what it was like. I know. You're just having fun, and that's okay.
David, we talked about this. Age doesn't matter to me. All right? It really, really doesn't. It's just a number. I think James is right. I think we are perfect for each other. And I'm crazy about you. And I'm not going to go second guessing it because you're too old or because I'm too young. All right? I don't know what's going on here since I met you, but I've never been this happy before in my life. I want you to be happy. David, the universe wants you to be happy. Alright? Do what you want in life. Make a lot of money, make no money, make some money, make all the money. What matters is that you've done good. And that you do good for others. And that can only come from having a good heart, which you have.
I just never believed I never meet anybody who liked me for being me. That I deserve to be happy.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. My dad. I guess I never felt he approved of me. I mean, maybe he loved me in his own way, but if he ever told me just once if I meant anything to him, I never knew if I was important.
Well, you're very important to me. Okay? Listen, I know that you're going through some stuff right now, but I'm pretty sure I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm sorry.
How's it hanging there, guy? You're looking pretty serious today. What's going on with you?
It's Shane.
The young man, huh?
It's getting really serious.
It's all right. Serious is good.
Ace, he's 15 years younger than me.
Well, as the young people say these days, BFD, you know? You cannot look at age in the way that society does, because you're smarter than that. Patrick was 23 years younger than me. And guess what? I'm still here. You cannot think about your mate in any other way than just, this is today. We are in love, and today is our day. And you go through life every day that way. That's it. You run into problems? Hell yes. Life isn't a bowl of cherries. It's got a lot of pits in it too, you know?
You know he wants to move to Indiana?
Been there, done that type of thing too. I can't tell you how many times Patrick and I moved in those 12 years that we were together. Plenty. Was it all his, all mine? No, it was ours. We had to come to an agreement. And as far as Indiana, I wouldn't move there. I came from the farm in South Dakota, you know that. I don't want to move back to the farm country again, as much as I love it.
If I go to Indiana, I won't be able to see you.
Do people have cars and trains and airplanes now? Yeah, they do. I could see you, you could see me. Time is irrelevant, age is irrelevant. It's two humans, souls, getting together. And you jump at it. Don't you dare talk your way out of this. Go. Hello, Indiana.
We all strive for the perfect life. It's not about money or fame. It's about the kind of person we become. Every choice we make takes us down a different road. When I'm on my deathbed and I reflect, I just want to be sure that I made a difference in the world, in someone's life, that I didn't just take up space.
Hey there, mister. You ready to go? Oh, you were my best friend. And I never dreamt the two of you would fall in love. But I'm so happy you did. You guys mean the world to me. So no long goodbyes, no tears or anything. I love you both. And I just know you'll be together forever. I know these things, all right?
I wish you'd come with us.
You guys need to get going. Oh. By the way, I put in my job notice. I'll be there in 3 months. I couldn't be without my two best friends, now could I? What just happened?
We're really gonna do this.
We are all packed up and moving to Indiana. My folks are excited to meet you, and I can't wait to show you off. What? What's wrong?
Well, you really love me, don't you? Because I love you with all my heart. Are you sure you want to do this?
What?
I just want to thank you for giving me love and support and a new third act to my life. I thought I'd die alone, an old man. Thanks for taking care of me when I get old and feeble and can't take care of myself.
Wow. I'm just doing it for the insurance money.
I love you.
I love you, no matter what we have to go through. I can't imagine not spending every day of every year forever with you. The day I met you, my world changed. It was lonely. I just existed.
I actually got my farm boy from Indiana. I never thought it would take me 50 years to meet my true love. But maybe that whole fate thing is true. The day we met was the best day of my life. And now, every day is the best day ever.
Anytime you're feeling lonely, anytime you're feeling blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your love for me is true. Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I'll be thinking of you. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you. Anytime you're feeling lonely, anytime you're feeling blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your love for me is true. Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I'll be thinking of you. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you.